Hey everyone, welcome back. This evening I'm using a soap that just got in yesterday, and that is Shannon Soap's The Warrior. Now, I'm sure you've seen other YouTubers, Wetshavers doing videos on this soap, with good reason. If you haven't heard or haven't seen those other videos, which you probably have, The Warrior was a collaboration with Jason from the Razor Company and Shannon over at Shannon Soaps. For all the proceeds to go to Kim Gray in the community, who is regretfully fighting terminal mesothelioma, which is a not very common cancer. So all the proceeds for the soap went to Kim. Now, full disclosure, I've never spoken with Kim. I don't know Kim. I had never heard her name before reading the information on this soap. But the fighting cancer and everything kind of resonates with me. I've had an uncle who passed away from cancer. My best friend from high school, who I'm still very close with, had cancer. Luckily, he was able to beat it. So a lot of people in my life have had cancer. So hearing that and knowing the hardships that it can cause, both emotionally, physically, and financially, is something that I could definitely get in line and support. Now, regretfully, the scent on this one is no longer available. And that's only regretful because the scent is fantastic. If you've watched other individuals or other videos on this scent, they say it's like baby powder. And off the puck, it definitely is a powdery scent that smells like baby powder. And it is gorgeous. It is a darker soap on top, but if you look kind of on the bottom, it looks like it lightens up a little bit. And the lather, as you can see, kind of whips up a slightly darker creamish color. Forgot, the razors, or the brush this evening is the Omega Evo. And the razor, I'm gonna go with the Timeless. I used the Blackbird last night, so I'm gonna rock the Timeless tonight. Now, I say this soap is regretfully no longer available, which in reality, it's a really good thing. Like I said, all the proceeds for the soap are going to Kim. And the soap sold out within an hour and a half of it being dropped. This was the Razor Company exclusive. And it dropped on a Saturday at 10 a.m. my time. And I don't know about people who bought it, but I, for one, had I was at my city's Founders Day, whatever day celebration. I was at a parade, and 9:58, I pulled my phone out. I went to Razor Company, I had the soap pulled up. 10 o'clock hit, I hit refresh. As soon as it said add to cart, I added to my cart and bought it. And I was looking for a matching splash because I wanted the splash as well. There was no splash. Which is fine. So I still bought the soap. We're going to support a good cause. And in all reality, it's Shannon Soap, so we all know it's going to be a great performer. This is the Chupacabra base, which is the same base as the Inspirando de Lusso. I think I said that relatively right, which is a Razor Company, another Razor Company exclusive from Shannon's. And I believe that is kind of the mid-tier base. Still really dang good. Yeah, so you can see it says the Razor Company Chupacabra base. Fantastic soap. If you haven't tried Shannon's, I highly recommend it. Now, I did say regretfully this is sold out, but it's a good thing it sold out within that hour and a half because that just shows how awesome this community is. If you watch my video that I did for the razor company, the things I enjoy about traditional wet shaving, I mentioned the hardware and the software was a big part of it, and being able to get decent shaves now and not get irritation and ingrowns. But like CDB and many other people have said, the community also plays a big part in what I enjoy. And kind of why I do these videos and am active on the Facebook groups and whatnot is because of the community. It's extremely generous, full of amazing people. And the fact that the soap sold out, I think I heard today that there were 100 or 100 plus soaps that were made. So 100 soaps selling out in an hour and a half is no small feat. So if you guys bought a tub of soap, thank you. If you wanted to buy a tub of soap but couldn't because it was sold out, thank you. If you couldn't buy a soap because it wasn't in the budget, but you wanted to, thank you. I understand that part. I've been there too. I'm just glad I was able to get this one when I did. Now, I also, when I spoke to Jason about this, I was kind of asking him about the soap before the release, asking if this is going to be like a kind of a one and done limited release type thing, or if it's going to come back. The answer that I got was that it is a limited release. Meaning, I don't know if it's a one and done, or if they're going to do another round. One, to help Kim, and two, because this is so successful. So, if you want a soap that smells like baby powder, Off the Puck. Now, once it's lathered, the scent notes was described as powdery floral. And Off the Puck, I get most of that powder. Nice little baby powder scent, and I like the smell of baby powder, so I'm not complaining. It's a great scent. My wife enjoys it as well. Now, once lathered, it does open up, and you get more of those florals coming through. So you get a little bit of hint of the powder once lathered, but then the florals kind of start to shine through, and it's exceptionally well blended. I don't know, I can't pick up any specific floral, but it's just a very nice florally, powdery scent, and it's wonderful. So hopefully there are, well, I know at least earlier this week, by the time you see this, just last week, there were some giveaways that were going to be going on with this scent. I am recording this on a Friday evening. So I don't know the status of those giveaways, if they've happened yet, or if they're still open by the time this airs. But I do like this scent quite a bit. I'm finding I like a lot of florals. I like, I like a lot of things. I like a lot of scents, scent notes, complex scents. Not so complex scents, kind of straightforward. As long as the scent's not too muddy, we're good. And this is a wonderful powdery scent. I love it. And the florals are just really good as well. So timeless razor performing very well. Exceptionally smooth. You know, I thought I was going to use, I just got my Parker adjustable injector back. And while I was in the shower, or before the shower, I was getting everything out, I thought I was going to use that Parker. But as I was in the shower, I thought, you know, I'm using an awesome soap, and I want to pamper myself a little bit more this evening. Not that the Parker is a bad razor, because it's not. But I want to go with the Timeless. I like the Timeless, it's a great razor. And I also figured, you know, I used the Blackbird last night. Let's use the Timeless, kind of get that little semi-fresh thoughts in my head on both razors. I will say the Blackbird was smoother the second time, or the last night's use, which was the third face. It was a lot smoother than the first shave. Quite enjoyable. Definitely understand why people love that razor. And some people love this one too. Dang, this is nice. Oh. You can see with Shannon's actually going over residual on my mustache. So. Right under my nose. And that should tell you that the base is fantastic. Usually spots that have a little bit of issue there. But I think we're gonna call that good. Well, maybe do a little bit right here. It's always weird. No matter how many times you go over that, I still get hair in that spot. Anyway, don't want to chase the dragon, so no, we're going to keep this going on for too long. Let's finish up a little bit of witch hazel. And as I mentioned, there is no splash for this, but it is that powdery floral. Floral opens up more once it's lathered. You get a little bit of that powder kind of cools down, the floral opens up. So I finished off with the St. Charles Shave LLC Savory Rose. This is a very powdery rose scent. Regretfully, this perfumer, whatever, is no longer made. I think they went out of business. But it's a great powdery rose. I use this quite a bit when I use MDC rose. Or the New York Shaving Company Rose Cream. Because it's rose with some powder. Works very well with the Shannons. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this evening. Thank you guys for tuning in. And again, for those that bought the soap, thank you all for supporting a great cause. For those that wanted to but weren't able to pick it up for whatever reason that may have been, again, thank you guys. Like I said, I don't know Kim, but I know the struggle she's going to be going through. And the fact that Shannon and Jason from the Razor Company went out of their way to do this and are donating all the proceeds to her for her treatment is phenomenal. So Shannon, in the off chance that you happen to watch this video, thank you for everything you do. Jason from the Razor Company, thank you as well. I deeply appreciate it. I know the community does as well. So thank you guys again for everything you guys do. And thank you all for tuning in, making it to 15 minutes in. And I'll catch y'all next time.